What's going on, everybody? Brian Daniels here, back once again with another Is It Good review. My job to let you know if this game is good or not. And I'm gonna let you know right now, this game is, yeah. Let's get into it. The game is called 13. It's a remake of a game that came out originally back in. The game originally came out in 2003, November 2003. So this is a 17-year-old game. That was originally released on the PC, PlayStation 2, and the GameCube. And, guys, when you start seeing me play this game, you'll immediately understand why this game is something that you just should stay far, far, far away from. It's absolutely not worth your time, and especially your money. So, the game focuses on character Steve Rowland, who has amnesia, does the whole born identity thing, wakes up on a beach, doesn't remember who he is. All he knows is he got this tattoo of the number 13 on his neck, and doesn't realize that he is part of this incredible assassination plot on the president. And the game, when I first played it 17 years ago, is a phenomenal game. It was known for being a cel-shaded game, and although while back then I wasn't as receptive to cel-shaded games as I am now for playing games like this, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on the GameCube, I don't mind that art style. However, you can kind of notice that it somewhat try to emulate those graphics here, and look at this like, okay, it doesn't look so bad. This is a cutscene. It doesn't really get bad until you actually start to take control of your character and attempt to play the game. And that's what I'm going to be doing here in this review, is showing you me attempting to play this game. Now, this is about 3 levels in, and honestly, that's just for this review, because I wanted to give this a big, in-depth review. But honestly, I couldn't even get to the... I got sick, actually, of playing this game when I got this far, just because of how bad the game looks when you're moving around, when you're trying to kill enemies. The AI is just really bad, and you'll see here soon, after this cutscene is over, and I have control of the character, what I'm talking about. Now, this game does involve some stealth tactics where you use weapons to take out enemies. Like, for instance, in this level, you're in the FBI building, so you can't kill FBI agents. Use chairs and plates and things like that to knock out FBI agents. You'll see me do that here in this level. But there is an assortment of guns you can use. You can switch weapons and things like that. It does bring back that kind of sort of comic book style gameplay. You'll see panels coming up. But look at this. This is what I'm talking about here. Look at that screen tearing on the walls and on the screen. It's just, look at that. It's just unacceptable. This is 2020, and this game is being released on the Xbox One, PS4, and it looks like this. Now, I am playing this on an Xbox One X. This game was not built for next-gen consoles. It was intended to be released on the Xbox One and the PS4. And I did play this on my 4K TV, which does run 60 FPS, but this is absolutely not running at 60 FPS. This is running at 30. And you can see me attempting to try to pick the lock of this door here. Guys, this game is bad. Now, originally, the game was developed by Ubisoft. And, you know, Ubisoft is one of the many amazing game companies out there that makes great games, such as Assassin's Creed, for instance, Spell, just to name a few. Some really great games that they've made. And they made this game 17 years ago, and they lost the license for this game. Now you're probably wondering, who has made this game, and why did they make it look so atrocious? Well, the current developer of the game is Play Magic Limited, and published by Microids. And I'm not familiar with Microids. I'm absolutely not familiar with Play Magic Limited. But they're the ones that got their hands on this game. And a lot of people were hoping that maybe this game could get a sequel, because I remember when I first played this game many years ago, I was hoping they'd make a sequel to this game as well. Now you can see here trying to kill enemies. You can kind of notice the stutter. That's not the video, folks. That's the game. It's just that bad. And if you're thinking about buying this game, just please do yourself a favor. There's so many better games out there you could put this money towards, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a wonderful game. I'm currently playing Yakuza Like a Dragon, such an amazing game. This game is just, it just doesn't feel right, and it's gonna make you look sick. Not only that, but the default settings on the sensitivity, you're gonna see me change those here. It's gonna have you moving all around the place. The game is just all over the place when it comes to trying to aim and move your character. You shouldn't have to flick your stick to aim. You should be able to naturally be able to move your right analog stick to aim properly. And here, when you first play it, you can't do that. Now you can notice the panels coming in, showing the comic book style scenes that show when events happen. Like when you shoot an enemy off a ledge, it'll zoom in on it with a comic book panel to show them falling to their deaths. There's some really cool things like that the original game did. However, I'm just baffled by how these guys can make the game look this bad. And let me tell you something. Let me let you in on a little secret. Okay, I received this game to review. I had this game a day before it came out. And I got an email from my contact that works with the developer and publisher of this game, telling me this game has a day one patch. I didn't believe it at first, and after playing it, and I expected there to be a patch for me to download, there wasn't. So I reached out to my contact and I said, "Hey, there's no patch." And they said, "Yes, it's there. It's built into it. Check the version." And lo and behold, I checked the version, and yeah, it's not version 1. It's version 1.02 or something like that. And I told them, I said, "Are you sure this game is patched? Because it just doesn't look good." And they told me yes, and that the developer is aware there's other issues. Let me tell you from Microid's own website what they claim that they patched in this game. Okay, these are the patch notes of this day one patch that comes with this game when you buy it. I'm going to tell you guys. So it says that they claim they fixed various crash issues. They fixed gameplay bugs and issues surrounding AI and weapons. They claim they fixed and added various UI elements. They fixed various gameplay bugs, various issues surrounding AI and weapons. They also claim they fixed numerous graphical bugs. I don't see that at all, you know. That they fixed issues with environmental lighting. The environmental lighting doesn't look too bad. I'll give them a little bit of credit for that. They fixed audio bugs for weapons, which I didn't really encounter any bugs for the weapons at all, as far as how they sound. And adjustments to cutscene audio, which it does sound good. Here are the known to be fixed with an updated patch, an incoming patch. Okay, it says the frame rate will be improved in the following locations: Rooftops, Emerald Base, Kelowna Lake, Spades Basin, etc. I mean, they just need to do an overhaul of this game completely, and there's more patch notes, and I'll leave the link at the below in this video here on YouTube for you guys to see the this long list of things that they claim they fixed in this game. I'm just not happy with it, and it's my goal, it's my mission, my job, honestly, to you guys stay away from these games that have this stuff done to them. It's just poor, and I hope that you guys don't purchase this game. Is this game good? Not in its current state. And I struggled with that for a little bit, whether or not I should review it in its current state, but it is my job to review games as they are released, and unfortunately this is what they thought was a good version and healthy looking version of this game, and it's just sadly not. Now, do I have hopes for this game maybe later that they'll fix it? I don't know. One can only hope, but I do hope that you stay away from buying 13. It's not worth it. It is an atrocious looking game graphically. Well, not graphically, but screen tearing wise. It just really ruins what could possibly be a really fun game. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know your own thoughts on this game in the comment section below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see ya.